Candyman, a curator and the nominally alternative assistant in a Chicago art gallery. They kiss and grind against each other in front of a mirror depicting paintings representing police violence and lynchings. When opened, the mirror reveals paintings that turn black people into black bodies to be filed away. The mirror is an invitation for horror and transformation, potential all mirrors carry. The gore is too deliberately placed to carry the fury necessary. There is no tension, no artistry, no silken grace nor grimy texture to be found. Like the film it's housed in, this scene glides over ideas but never grapples with the full weight of them. The trailers and marketing held so much promise, the taglines say his name evoking history and communal fury. Candyman misunderstands the allure of the original and has nothing meaningful to say about the contemporary ideas it observes. The film limns not only the artistic failures of the individuals who ushered it to life, but the entire industry that seeks to commodify blackness. The '92 Candyman is an unnerving, sometimes frightening masterwork. While Virginia Madsen plays the lead, an ingratiating, ambitious graduate student, it's Tony Todd as the titular villain that proves to be a crucial reason for why the film endures. The film's Candyman is not just the spirit of Todd but of an entire legion of black men killed viciously by white, state violence. Instead of a suave yet brutalizing soul figure haunting your every moment, these Candymen are nowhere to be seen in the flesh. Something is lost without a figure like Todd, but the ideas here have merit. Film tells the story of Anthony McCoy, once considered the great black hope of the Chicago art scene, who finds himself tumbling down a dark path. The only actual poor character you hear from in this story rooted in the Cabrini Green community is William, a jittery, arch Coleman Domingo, whose younger self appears in flashbacks. Film follows Anthony Cabrini Green after he gets a bee sting and descends into the folklore of Candyman. Sometimes the film dips into Brianna's point of view as she grapples with the discovery of bodies at the art gallery. The film feels copy and pasted from an earlier version of the script rather than fully integrated into this story. Candyman tells you loudly from the jump what it thinks you should hear. Its screenplay is remarkably didactic, showing that it was intended neither for an audience of die-hard horror fans nor black people. Every intriguing plot point is squandered by pedestrian direction, facile thought and a craven commodification of blackness. DaCosta makes Anthony's story much like Helen's, to the point that he almost retraces her journey. The film becomes a through line where black gentrifiers are equated with white ones. By the end of the film it is evident he isn't that so much as an unaware prodigal son. DaCosta's Candyman moves in a way that speaks to this moment in black filmmaking in Hollywood and the so-called prestige horror boom. If the original heaves and breathes with ripe contradictions and precise aesthetic compositions, Candyman sputters and fizzles. Casting Yahya Abdul-Mateen makes a lot of sense. His booming voice, physical presence, and training make him a worthy heir to Todd. The script and direction fail him repeatedly, leading to a remarkably thinly drawn performance showcasing no interior life. Candyman is interested in the black body but not the soul and mind that animates it. Candyman's Chicago is wiped of the down-home rhythms, vernacular, and stylings that make it distinct. The city is rendered here as nowhere, New York light. Poor framing, pacing, tension, narrative evolution, and color palette choices hamper the film. Candyman augurs Hollywood's bleak future and what works it will greenlight, especially from black artists. In Candyman, there's not a trace of DaCosta's voice, let alone that of any vibrant artist. There's an added edge to how studios seek to commodify blackness.